The Department of Justice is suing Walgreens, accusing the pharmacy giant of knowingly dispensing millions of unlawful prescriptions, including opioids. The civil complaint claims Walgreens pharmacists allegedly ignored red flags that indicated certain prescriptions were likely to be unlawful. The DOJ also claims pharmacists were pressured to fill scripts without taking the time to confirm their validity. According to the complaint, some patients overdosed on opioids and died shortly after filling unlawful prescriptions at Walgreens. The Federal Trade Commission is taking PepsiCo to court. The agency is accusing the company of allegedly engaging in illegal price discrimination. The FTC says a retailer benefited from consistent pricing advantages through promotional payments and advertising from PepsiCo. A source familiar with the case says the retailer, though redacted in the statement, is Walmart. The agency said those benefits present a disadvantage to family-owned grocers and local convenience stores. 5 major financial institutions are providing mortgage relief to Californians affected by the LA wildfires. According to Governor Gavin Newsom's office, Bank of America, Citi, JP Morgan Chase, U.S. Bank, and Wells Fargo are all part of the commitment. The lenders have agreed to a 90-day grace period for mortgage payments, and they won't report any missed payment to the credit agencies. Businesses and bakeries are preparing after the FDA announced the ban of red food dye number 3. Abby Ray spoke with stores about their plans to adjust operations.
Whenever they have, especially like the red colors, it does something with them that they just become like angry and really difficult to regulate their emotions.
Mother of 3, Dakota Garrison shops at River City Sweet Shop because she knows it always has white cake or cookie options. Free from dyes she says negatively affects her children.
If you look in like European countries, it's already happening over there, and so whenever you look at how our food is regulated in the U.S., we're really behind, in my opinion.
Owner Kim Snare says the bakery does use food dye, including red 40 and red 3, but her staff always has plain options for those who prefer it. She explains the bakery does use natural coloring sometimes, usually from beet powder, but it is expensive, sometimes 4 times as much.
So somehow we're going to have to figure out the price point on that, and the manufacturers are going to have to be able to make that more competitive.
The FDA just banned red dye number 3, saying it can cause cancer in mice. Another business soon to be affected, the Nifty Nut House.
Obviously there's enough science behind it to indicate there is an issue, so that makes an industry change necessary.
Owner Steve John says red candies are some of the store's best sellers. He describes Nifty Nut as the middleman in candy distribution, so it will update its products containing red 3 as soon as it gets the updated products from the manufacturers. Even customers are ready for the change.
Obviously, the foods are probably going to taste a little bit different, but it might very well be different in a better way.
John doesn't think the updated products will cost more for the customer. He says the most volatile pricing factors are shipping and transportation, not ingredient choices.
Most manufacturers will come out with something that is so similar in color. It may lose some vibrancy, it may not. It won't affect flavor, and it'll just be a healthier alternative, would be my guess. So I don't know that it'll affect us at all.
Food manufacturers will have until January 2027 to remove the dye from their products.